Hell fucking yeah. Yeah, I'm calling it we started the fire. And I'm not looking at just, first of all, how's it going? Pat Finnerty. I'm not looking at just like go on the peps here. I guess I said what I needed to say, but the new one is what I'm calling we started the fire. I mean, it's we didn't start the fire. But Matt, fuck yeah, OBH. All right, so this is a bullshit live stream. Most of them are. Let's talk about it though for a second. We're just gonna talk a little bit. I was just in Cancun. I don't know if you've ever been there. You know, bunch of fucking assholes. But like, man, they're doing it right. They're doing it right. Now I'm starting to like look at that guy that's just, you know, I might just get myself an army of cargo shorts and just move to Cancun or get a Sammy Hagar t-shirt, Red Rocker. I might just move to Cabo. I mean, it's good living down there, man. It's good fucking living. So, you know, I play guitar in Strain of Oaks. We played one big holiday, My Morning Jackets Festival, Cancun. I just got back today to Philly. It was fucking rough. Rough, man. You know, I'm in a dark place right now. I mean, Kim, we didn't want to leave, man. We didn't want to leave. You're just sitting by a pool. They bring you shit. It's awesome. Then we played a gig. And I just wanted to say that My Morning Jacket rules. You know, they just rule. I saw them once before, but I watched their side stage. And it was just awesome. And the dudes that I met were incredible. Just really cool guys. But let's talk about Danny California here. But yeah, My Morning Jacket's fucking awesome. They rock. They fucking rock. It's unbelievable how much they rock. They rock. Like, they just successfully rock. Like, it's unbelievable how much they rock. They rock. And it's awesome. Jim James covered Julia. They covered Mercy, Mercy Me. I didn't see the set on Wednesday. Trey came out. Trey was in the house. Trey came out. Wasn't there for it, though. Missed Trey. Didn't see Trey. They rock, though. Let's talk about a couple things, though. I'm going to get to the... Chai Peps fans are coming at me, man. They're coming at me hard. I knew it was going to happen. But like, man, someone just DM'd me, Chili Peppers rule, go fuck yourself. Like, that's an actual DM. Chili Peppers rule, go fuck yourself. That was it. Someone took the time to follow me on Instagram to write me that line. Chili Peppers rule, go fuck yourself. It was awesome. I mean, listen, I'm not saying that they don't. You know, I think I was pretty, you know, I think I was all right with the... So, yeah, it's real. It's real. Been in the trenches. But overall, response has been great. I hope you like the new episode. You know, I took my shirt off for it. Bought myself an off hat. You know, these are the things I'm willing to do. These are the things I'm going to do for you people. Let me know. Just, I like, you know, I work... Listen, we all work hard, but you guys know, I put my balls on the table for you. I put my balls on the... I don't know what that means, but I put my balls on the table when I do these videos. And just let me know, what was your favorite part of the video? And then I'm thinking maybe we'll do a live stink after this. We'll do a live stink. But let me see. Off hat was my off when they point to the off hat. That was one of my favorite parts. Samuel Pierce. Why do people dislike Danny as an epic solo? The tone's good. For Shawnee's tone is always good. I mean, I think I said it in the video. If you do a lick 8 times, it's not your solo anymore. I mean, it's people. I don't care. Everything's a rip. Everything is a rip off. But there's a fucking line, and we talk about the line, right? It's like you can't do the lick 8 times. You can't. Then it's not the solo anymore. Yeah, he does bullshit after he does the lick, but okay, so it's where now, and then okay, you know, like it's 9/10 of the law. Fleer, my brother, love you. Let's just. Yeah, RJ, okay, thanks, buddy. Thanks for checking in from the desert. And for that $2. I love doing those animations. Let's just light up BT Double G real quick. I don't know if he's in here right now, but just type BT Double G. The guy's batting fucking 5,000. I just want to say it again. Almost all of this stuff. Let me answer a couple things too. Okay, so here's what I'll do. People are first thing. I can tell that people are new to my channel when some of the people will say to me like, I don't listen to a word anybody says who plays the Squire, you know, and you got to get that plastic off. They don't know that it's the Hey Soul Squire. This is a Squire that was signed by fucking Train. And that's Jimmy Stafford's signature, those cheap fucks. And the plastic's coming off of it because they didn't even sign the guitar, those lazy cheap fucks. So people don't know that this is a fucking Hey Soul Squire that I set up a GoFundMe for and you guys actually paid for. So that's one. 2, I know that Randy Meisner played bass on Hotel California, but Randy's a hilarious name. But what's funnier? B. Schmidt. And B. Schmidt's been playing Hotel California since 1970, what, 8, 9? When did Randy leave the band? He played on Hell Freezes Over. And we all know that the Eagles documentary is like mostly that 2 hours of them just like patting themselves on the back. So it's B. Schmidt's California as far as I'm concerned. Now, even though Randy laid it down, B. Schmidt's funnier. Looks like the Crypt Keeper and G. Smith put together. I'm going with B. Schmidt. And of course, Cherry Cherry's EAD. But Neil's, I'm not throwing Neil in there. This is 1980 to 1985. So those are quick little things. But BT Double G, I wanted to get his take. I only talked to him on Instagram. I went on Instagram to be like, listen, man, I'm doing Danny California. He was on Instagram Live. I hit Instagram Live. The man was watching the Women's Royal Rumble. He didn't know I was taping. He didn't know I was just like, what do you got? And there it is. He didn't even know until he watched it. That's how much this guy is fucking on it, man. He was chilling, watching the Women's Instagram Live. Unbelievable. How much do you watch? How much to watch you listen to Holy Wars or Tornado by Souls by Megadeth? Wow, you're still on the Megadeth. $5 is a good start. In its entirety, a Hondo. I'll do the whole album. $150. Did you see Californication video game got made? I'd heard that it was getting made. Lager. But don't know much about it. I missed an opportunity to talk about when I was talking about the syllables in California as well, like, you know, and then he even stretched and got 2 more out of it with Californication. Love the back and forth bit about changing the first line, got born, love your vids. Thanks, JJ Max. That was one of the first things I did. And probably watched that scene 150 times. But when Big Cat came in, it kind of got me every time. $20 towards a Red Shoal signed PRS. Paulo, that's a nice shoal as always. You're gonna have to raise a little bit more than that. Shoal's been in the comments. Have you seen him? He's lurking. He's in there. I don't know what's going on. Things are happening. Preston Jacobs. It annoys me that it should be California K-Zone with a Z. It should be kind of like, you know, when bars or bowling alleys use the Z at the end, or like when Cars Places spells it with a K. Enter Sandman. What makes this song stink? Well, I mean, listen, the Chili Peppers is one thing. I seriously think that my house might get burned down if I go after, and I don't think Enter Sandman stinks. The Sandman, the wrestler from ECW in the 90s, speaking of wrestling, he used to come out to that, and that was awesome. See how the Squires, Hey Soul Squire sounded tonight. So yeah, I just got back from Cancun, and this sucks, because it rules. What guitars do I have other than the Hey Soul Squire? I have a Strat, like a 70s reissue Mexican Strat that I love. It's white, it's over there. I have a Telly. That's my most expensive guitar ever. Custom shop Telly with the 4-way selector switch. Not currently on me. And I have a 335 that I put a Bigsby wang bar on. And Supervillain in here. Thanks to Supervillain. He's got me on an extended loan of his 73 Gold Top Les Paul. So thank you, Supervillain, as always. Telly's kind of got the tobacco. It's like tobacco Telly. DPAP, Beato has not reached out for a collab, but we do know that Beato is aware. Les Paul versus Strat. I mean, I'm a Strat guy, but playing this Supervillain Les Paul, I mean, Les Pauls are awesome. But if you had to pick one, I'm a Fender guy. Somehow this stays in tune. You can't play the. I went to Boston Market once after I did the Weezer video, like once. It was kind of just a joke for the video, but then, and it was the end of the video. But then there was one more day where I was like, maybe a couple weeks later, and I needed something, and I was just like, I guess I'll go to Boston Market. So I've been there once since. And listen, I got no problems with Frashani. You know, he's your boy. And he plays a fucking Fender. And, you know, he's not my guy, though. You know? Peter Green is, I agree with Peter Green over Clapton. The PV Musician is awesome. This one doesn't work, but I love it. Much love from India. Fuck yeah, go India. Forget Beato. Do you think you'll ever get the Hoffman's recognition? Good question, Dr. Waterlicious. And on Instagram, I've had contact with 2 of Jack Hoffman's grandchildren. I'm not making it up. They said that there's a little bit of a division between the family or something like that, but there's a chance that they could get Jack. And I'm like, I don't know. Don't show him the stuff, but let's get him. What makes the song stink? Ed Sheeran thinking out loud. All right, let's check it out. I don't know it. I don't know. I probably can't name one Ed Sheeran song, to be honest with you. Thinking out loud. When your legs don't work like they used to before. Is Mayor sitting in on this one? And I can't sweep you off of your feet. So you can only play it like this. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? We're in D. It already has the that I fucking hate. I don't know why. I just with the lights gonna. But you can't just play it like that. If you're playing this shit, you gotta have into it face, right? Spender face. This is some Mary Spender face. Spender face, ready? to make that. You don't have to. You're just playing chords.
Will your eyes still smile from your cheek?
This kind of sounds like every demo that I've heard from most guitar channels.
We'll be loving you till we're 70.
Solo maybe like this.
Could still fool us. I'm thinking about how people fall in
Big change.
love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand. Well, me, I fall in love with you.
No, I'm good on that. Can you give us a little lesson on major thirds? Major thirds. Get your double stops. I still haven't seen Jackass 4. But that's your major thirds lesson. You can play the Jackass Minutemen theme, which is G. Beato. Let's see. Someone said Lonely Boys. That song stinks. That's like Marshalls. You're in Marshalls on. If I'm hearing this song, it just puts me in a Marshalls, and I'm like on the second walkthrough of the shirts aisle. You know, I don't know why I think Marshalls is always going to deliver. It never has anything that I want. But I'm in Marshalls. I'm like, fuck. And then I'm like, maybe I missed a shirt. So I go back through the shirts a second time like I missed one. So that's the Los Lonely Boys song. Could you please rank the following? Glenn Fricker, That Pedal Show, Fluff. Love the Browns hat. Thanks, Catholic Talk Show. Go Browns. They're going to lose. Okay, Fricker and Fluff. Sorry, I guess I need to do more research. But That Pedal Show, those guys get the pass, as far as I'm concerned. They just do. I don't know why. I've watched them more than anybody. If I want to like listen, I want to figure out like what the new Strymon is or something like that. Like I'll go to them. Maybe because they're British, you know. And Dan, you know. I mean, they're still ridiculous, but I'll give it to those guys for some reason. You missed my first one. You got any Alice in Chains, Super Villain? Sure. I was born in 1980. What do you want? I think Beato did that one. Right? Do what you wanna do. Do what you made to do. Like a coldest winter chill, heavy beside you, hell within. Like a coldest. Right? Side of Don, thanks for the $10. You made me laugh like a dork already, and you can break down a song in real time. You deserve money. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'll take the 10. That's going to some, you know, that's Dunkin' money right there. Did I hear Smash Mouth got a new lead singer? No, they didn't. No, come on, DJ Blush, don't tell me that. Because I was kind of happy for the guy, because he was off the rails, man. I wouldn't even go at him. Like, people were throwing bread at the man. He was playing like the events that he was playing like First Friday events in like Greensboro, North Carolina, you know? And like people were giving him shit. And he was getting drunk. So I kind of felt bad for him actually. But now, of course, the band is going to get another guy. Nobody could stop. Nelly Furtado like a bird. They still play it at my grocery store and it makes me want to guzzle Drano. Bill, I understand. But I still need to play it. I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away. I don't know where my soul is. I don't know where my road is. I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away. I don't know where my 1564815. What's the best Kinks song? It's tough. 8 Man? Just because he called his shot on that one? Arthur? Waterloo Sunset? I mean, that's almost as tough as what's the best Beatles song. I think I'm so civilized because I'm walking my life like a good Homo sapien. But all around me, everybody's multiplying and they're walking around like Cajun man. So I'm no better than the animals sitting in the cages of the zoo, man. Cause compared to the city and the clouds and the trees, I am an amen. You know? I mean, it's the fucking best. And then Dave comes in with the, I think I'm so civilized because I'm living a life like a street vegetarian. You know? I don't think that's the best Kinks song, but it's one of my favorites. I don't feel safe. Australia rules. There's a great version. Bowie sings Waterloo Sunset with him. It's on YouTube. It's shitty footage, but there's a great Waterloo Sunset with Bowie and Ray Davies. He's like, dirty old river. There's also a great YouTube of Bowie singing Comfortably Numb with Gilmore. When he's like, hello, is there anybody in here? Just smile if you can hear me. Is there anybody home? It's awesome. Relax. He sings it up there. I need some information. That's a good one. Look that up. My favorite Tom Petty album is Echo, actually. It's a 1999 release. And if you don't know it and you like Petty, check out Echo. I think it's better than Wildflowers. How do I feel about Pittsburgh? I'll come down. I'll come down to town. I'll come down to town in Pittsburgh. I mean, you know, go Browns, but I like Pittsburgh. Nice town. I'm from Scranton originally, which is like, Pittsburgh is kind of like, if you put Scranton and Philadelphia together, that's Pittsburgh. Because it's like, there's mountains, there's hills, you know, that's the Scranton shit. It's a little bit of city, but Pittsburgh's a good look and you know it. Only sleeper city that is a cooler look than Pittsburgh, Milwaukee. Milwaukee's a good looking town. Also, I'll promote the fuck out of this. I'm playing guitar with Strand of Oaks. Check him out. It's got Tim Showalter, my buddy. Great songwriter, great singer. I play guitar in the band. We're going on a spring summer tour, and I'm actually opening the first leg. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no idea yet, but it's gonna be like the first what makes this tour stink kind of thing. So I'm gonna open the show and then I'm gonna play guitar. Room at the Top is amazing. The second verse. I got someone who loves me tonight. I got over $1,000 in the bank and I'm alright. And then he goes up high. Look deep in the eyes of love. Eddie's been pulling that one out lately with the Earthlings. Eddie's been pulling that out with the Earthlings. And who plays drums in the Earthlings? Big Cat. I'm trying to get all the super chats. We need Kim in the next vid. Can't go 2 kids without a cameo. She's gonna like seeing that comment. Kim's pissed. Kim's pissed. If she's watching this right now, she'll let you know. She's like, "Where's Kim?" And it just didn't come together. There's no Zach in this one either. No Lloyd. I gotta get Cass. Cass kind of took a hit in this one. F, Mary, kill. All right, Yoko, chill, Katie Kirk. Holy shit. All right, Colin, this is serious stuff. I think I gotta bang Yoko, right? I'm lighting the candle with Yoko. Got to. And listen, do I agree with the man in what he does in all of his videos? Not necessarily. But I certainly I don't wish death upon the man. But in this situation, I got to marry Katie. And, I'm going to put down Rhett in a very peaceful way. In a peaceful way. He won't feel it. But that's the game. You have to play it that way. But yeah, Echo by Tom Petty is if you're ever depressed, listen to it. It's the best. Forever longing, listen to it. Or you just want to feel good, listen to it. Have you listened to the Red Hot Chili Peppers new song they put out today? Is that Poster Child? Or did they put out another one? Because I'm calling Poster Child, We Started the Fire. This is the woman tone, pretty much on the Hey Soul Squire. It doesn't have much. Doesn't have much of one. I have all the tone rolled back and I'm on the neck pickup. Sure. Doesn't sound anything. Here's the thing. Tone up. Mark, I'm back from the island. This is tone down. Same thing. Tone down. So the tone doesn't work on the Hey Soul Squire. It's another feature of this guitar. So there is no woman tone on the HSS. Mark coming in with the Hondo to go to bed. That's my buddy Mark Heisinger, everybody. He's the funniest man alive. I'll have to get him in a video at some point. Great bass player. All right, so let's go with the live stink. Any advice for up and coming musicians, songwriters? Throw in the towel. Get out of there, man. Get out of it. It's no place to be. Rock and roll's no place to be on the top or the middle or the bottom. You'll drop dead on the top, you'll drop dead on the bottom, and then you're looking at the middle. So I don't know. No, you got no choice. You're screwed. You got to keep doing it. You got to play shows. Your 13 friends will show up. You'll say tight set to the other band that played, even though you didn't like them. Just say they sounded tight, because it doesn't sound good or bad. You're gonna have the conversation of, you're gonna say, can you share the back line? I mean, you're talking about back lines. Some roadie's gonna come up, or some sound guy's gonna come up. He's gonna have a Zildjian hat on, and you're gonna ask him where the deads go, and it's gonna break your heart because you know what that means. And he's gonna say the deads go over there, and then you're gonna take your empty guitar case that you're referring to as a dead, and you're gonna put it over there. I mean, it's a nightmare. But yeah, then put your songs on Bandcamps or pay to have them on Spotify, and your friends will listen to half of them. I don't know. Your Austin show at Antone's is listed as Trans Oaks with Pat Finnerty on Even Brown. I'll be there. Fuck yeah. There you go, Mike. I'll see you in Austin. Thoughts on Pumpkins, Corgan. No place to get old. I don't know about him. I don't know about that guy. You want to be old? 60-year-old going. Emptiness, loneliness, cleanliness, and cleanliness. godliness and God is empty, just like. I mean, when I was 16, I was into it. But you know he hates those songs. If you've watched one Billy Corgan interview, I mean, he just loves coming up with long, long words. You know, Corgan loves Corgan. And like, you know, I don't want to play those songs. I don't understand why people even want to listen to them. They want to hear those songs because it brings them back to a place. So I'll play them. But, you know, I have much better songs. But they'll never understand that they're better songs. I mean, and then he goes out and he plays those songs. And I should like him. He's bald as shit, but, you know, talk about Gilmore some more. He's getting you there. We'll be gone soon. I know. Love Gilmore. He's incredible. All right, let's do a poll. Ready? Polls up. Let's see who we got. Gilmore's gonna smoke him. T-Bone, teach me a new chord. I know G, E, and A. I'll teach you. Let's go a little. I'll teach you a Beato chord. You ready for it? So what we're gonna do? We're gonna do an E flat 6, but it's gonna be up here in the first position. So you're gonna grab 1 on the A, you're gonna grab 1 on the D, and then it's an open G, and then you're gonna get that 6, which is a C when you're in E flat, which is. So it's an E6. Which is nice. You don't need that chord at all, though. You should learn a C chord and a D chord. Okay, it's a little closer, 65-35 waters. And because we know that Gilmore rips, right? Waters writes the song. Gilmore rips. Gilmore's got the voice. Gilmore's got the bends. Water puts on the theatric show. You know, but I gotta go Waters. Or no, I gotta go Gilmore. I have to. Tyler Langen, can we get your top 3 least stinkiest songs right now? Well, I haven't listened to My Morning Jacket in a very long time. Just played the one big holiday festival, no big deal. And so I've been listening to them a lot since, which is the last 2 days. I fucking love the song Anytime. I don't know what key it's in. Is this driving up to the moon? Or is this fading out too soon? Well, I hope I didn't wait too long. Oh, 'cause anytime is a good time to move on. Oh, you know what? That song rules. Megiddo is one of my favorite songs ever. Megiddo rules. And what else? I'll give you one more. All right, Lennon versus McCartney. I'm into that. So Gilmore won. Let's end this one. And let's do a Beatle off here. We're going John versus Paul. Spender versus Schull. Rivers versus Bell. Don't forget, Brian Bell played the solo in I know I should get next to you. A couple of my friends, we get together every now and then here at the studio, and we just like jam on Fridays or Saturday nights. And we played This wrinkling time can't give me no credit. My heart is crammed in my cranium, and it really got me down. Got me down, got me so down, I got me a headache. We were playing that one the other night. Fucking awesome song. I was on the roof. Sit down, down. These chords rule. Down, all the way back home. I was counting sheep. Then they came into the sun. I was on the way back home. This wrinkling time won't give it no credit. Yeah, my heart is crammed in my cranium, and it really got me down. So basically, what I'm gonna do when I go on the tour this spring summer, for my opening set with I'm gonna be playing a couple of my own songs. Then I'm just gonna be taking requests from people out there. Gonna talk about shitty songs, but then also take requests. Wow, Paul is smoking John right now. This is because of Get Back. This is definitely because of Get Back. I'm still a John guy. But I think because of Get Back, that's what's happening here. Because Paul was just so dominant in Get Back. But yeah, happiness is a warm gun, man. Who said that? Weston G. I mean, how could you beat it? She's not a girl who misses much. And when it gets to that, I mean, I'm still a John guy because his voice just kills me. Always has. Anybody's putting me down, it's John. And the most, I mean, dude, real shit, man. Real shit. The most waterworks I've ever had is just, it's usually during listening to John. What's your opinion on Rival Sons or JD Simo? Cheers, Bobby. You gave me $5. I'll take it, but I don't really have an opinion either way. Fan of any hardcore bands? Maddie Headache. Never really got into the hardcore scene. A lot of my friends did. But I remember a dude who had a Madball tattoo, and I was like, "What's your tattoo?" And he's like, "It's fucking Madball, man." And I was like, and this place, Cece's in Scranton, where we used to play shows, like the guy that ran the place was just like, I mean, we were like a power pop kind of band, and he's like, "Well, I think I'm gonna put you guys on. I got a ska band, I got a hardcore band." I mean, it was just like these fucking bills. I saw Weezer tribute show on Friday night. It was great, 90% Blue album in Pinkerton, but they did do Beverly Hills. People loved all of it. Dave, I bet they had a nice time. Beverly Hills, you go, you take a leak. SS Lane, wherever you will go, like the if I could, then I would. That was featured in my 1564 animation that got deleted, where I did a whole thing about it, where I played the role of the 1564. I might have to just animate that again. But yeah, the calling, unbelievable. Watch that video whenever you need a good laugh. You got like Backstreet Boys looking guy. Awesome. Favorite Who song? Right now it's Slip Kid. I don't know what key it's in though. Yeah. That's my favorite one right now. God damn it. No more tears. I hate that joke. I don't know how it started. I got a thing. If someone says no more tears, I have to drop D and play it. I don't know how it started. I don't even think it's that funny. I hate doing it, but I have to. Cliff, just a dry 499. Let's light up Cliff. Cliff just came in with the dry 499. Cliff Mansfield. Let's see Cliff. Just type Cliff. Let's give it to Cliff. And nice job, Cliff, on being a Cliff. We need more Cliffs. I don't have a Cliff. Like I don't have a Cliff. Let me do a poll for that. I need a Cliff. Now, Cliff, I'm not saying like we're gonna be buddies or anything like that, but I can use a Cliff. I don't have one. Paul beat John, and I can't fucking believe that, but I can because of Get Back. Do you have a friend named Cliff? Cliff. No Cliff. Let's find out who's got a Cliff. I don't have one. Nick Cole coming in with the Scorcher Cliff palette. Let's find out who has a Cliff. And be honest, we're on the honor. This is honor code shit here. See? We need more Cliffs. 89%. That's fucked up. 89% of people don't have a Cliff. What's this world? What's happening here? Rancid Seer had a Cliff as a drummer. Oh man, your drummer's name was Cliff and you didn't make it? Who knows multiple Cliffs? Christian Smith knows multiple Cliffs in all caps. 90% no Cliff. Duplo Massetti just farted. Thoughts on the Flaming Lips? I like the Flaming Lips. Up until Yoshimi, I think that's the last one that I really liked. %. So it's even more important that we gave it up to Cliff because they're just not out there. 90%. 89% of people don't have a Cliff in their life. So it's up to us. I mean, if you're expecting, if you know you're going to have a child, you might want to think about naming them Cliff because, I mean, it's dodo shit happening here, man. Cliff's on the ropes. Treble Cliff. Nice job, Double K321. That's from Tune the Pianos for you, Shimmy. Nice. All right, did I miss any other super chats? Matty Headache has a chip. I mean, that's you know, it's a different weight class. Cliff, I've 90% chance a Cliff is going to be solid. Chip can go either way. Chip could be the guy that's a little too energetic at the T-Mobile kiosk in the mall. Look, yeah, I actually had this phone. Well, I mean, I don't know if I'll get this one. No, that's a good phone. I actually had that phone. And you're like, well, what about that one? Like, oh yeah, you want to get the, the 13? 13's good. I mean, it's good. I mean, how many pictures are you taking? I mean, the 13's good. I mean, I had it. I had, so you got to watch. A chip could be a tough guy at a kiosk. Win a whale's never going to be. I said this on another live stream. 1 million subs, win a whale. I'll put it out. Love Blood on the tracks. Show us the new pedal. So, this is the Pat Rat. Spooky Vibes made it. It's a rat. It's what makes this song Stank Pedal. I love the Talking Heads. Liam versus Noel. I think Liam might be funnier. Who the fuck am I really? I don't know. I've been trying to figure that out for a real long time. I'm Pat Finnerty, though. So he's like, yeah, put these horrible green knobs on there, and the LED is the brightest thing you'll ever see. It'll blind you. So this is the most exciting. This is one of the most exciting things that's ever happened to me. I'll demo it next time. It won't let me super chat. When are you gonna have our much needed mayor conversation? Oh man, you've been looking for that one. Sharpliner versus Worcester. Oh wow. That's tough. That's really tough. They're in two different worlds. Two different worlds. As far as the best show goes, you got to give it to Sharpling because I mean he's doing all the heavy lifting. Worcester comes in, he's in and out in 15 minutes. You know what I mean? But social media presence, I think I have to give it to Worcester. And drumming, I got to give it to Worcester. Worcester on Instagram is great. Sharpling on Twitter is good. As far as the best show goes, Sharpling. But outside of the best show, maybe Worcester. Everywhere else. Simpsons versus King of the Hill. Simpsons. You know, one of the hardest things that happened to me is somebody, and you might like it. You might like it. It's not my favorite. Someone commented under the Chai Pets video. Like I said, these people, some Chai Pets people are coming at me, man, and I knew they would. But they said that, this guy, trying to be funny, and he's like the Family Guy. And I was like, oh, man, am I like the Family Guy? I don't want to be like the Family Guy. So that got me thinking. I was like, okay. Because give me the Simpsons. Final Countdown stinks. Needs to be addressed. It does. Final Countdown's one of those songs, kind of like, I'd throw Thunderstruck in there too. Because like Thunderstruck is like, obviously too loud. But like, you hear this. And it's like amazing. You have the... Right? So then you think it's going to be awesome. And then when it finally kicks in, it's just... Sounds like Tough Enough. You know what I mean? Like, I walk 100 miles with my hands and knees. You I beg to please. So it's like it has this badass opening, and then it just turns into. And Final Countdown's kind of the same thing, you know. And so is Eye of the Tiger. Like Tiger's all opening. And you think like fuck yeah, and then it's rising up, left on my feet, to my job. It's not badass at all. And I would put in the countdown in that too. Like nobody knows how that verse goes in that song. I'm waiting for Donna. True story though. I used to teach guitar. Kid came in and was like, I just want to play Final Countdown. I was like, all right, it's in E, so I'm gonna have to teach you how to play power chords, but you can do it like this, like. And he's like, no, I don't want to play the chords so I can sing. I just want to do that. Terrible. Can't play it on there. I'll try it up here. So I'm learning, like I play this shitty guitar so much that like I'm learning like to navigate, try like around having a C and a C sharp on the E string. I can't even play Jaws on this thing. Ooh, that sounds like you're so bad, you're so bad, you're so bad, you're so bad. You think you're in love like you're a real cool thing, and every time you fall. Anyway, back to he just wanted to do this. That's all he wanted. So there's a kid out there that can only play that. Like, well, he's a guy now. This is probably like 10 years ago. So I taught him that. One lesson, he kind of got it down. It sounded like this, like. He never came back. That was all he wanted. I mean, I had to give it to him. I'm like, so hopefully he never learned anything else, and the only thing he could play is that. My dad said that if you don't know how to play guitar, but you want people to think that you know how to play guitar, just learn the Aqualung riff and then put the guitar down. That's one of my dad's big lines. It's like, all you gotta do, pick up someone's guitar and like, oh yeah, that's nice, and just go. And then just put it down and be like, yeah man, I gotta get out of here. And then they'll be like, all right, cool. And they'll think you can know how to play guitar. Thoughts on the Gin Blossoms? I like the Gin Blossoms. Doesn't make any sense to me either, but I do. Fan of Tears for Fears? Yes. Tears for Fears, I played a festival in Philadelphia called the Hoagie Fest like 5 years ago. Tears for Fears was playing. They were fucking incredible. I was backstage. As they got off stage, Tears got into one Sprinter van and Fears got into the other. They didn't even look at each other. They just walked. Tears got in one van, Fears got in the other, and then they were gonzo. The band was just hanging out, eating donuts. It was awesome, but they sounded amazing. Buying you Dunkin' Coffee, hello from Boston. Boston, take it easy. You guys like each other a little too much. But Christian Sundstrom, I appreciate that $5. And it's Dunkin' Land, so you do know I have a lot of love for Boston. It's just you guys have to take it easy. You love Boston a little too much, and I think you know that. I look like Roy Halladay. All right, I look like a pitcher. I'll take it. Go Phils. Gin Blossoms? Pop quiz. Who did Roy Halladay play for his rookie year? Who did he start his career with? I like the Blue Jays, right, Jen Fine? Till I find about you. And I like no. This is so 90s. This might be the most 90s. I thought the C at 9 was the most 90s chord, and it is. But the D, the calls me from the phone, just I was alone, shaking off in paper. There she goes, love it. Best Mike Quinn song. Now we're talking Kevin Boggs. He's got a lot of them. He's got a new song off the last album that he put out called Bankruptcy, which is one of my favorites that he's ever written. Check it out. It's called Bankruptcy. Mike Quinn. Cousin Mike. What about Semisonic? Bad Day by Fuel does stink. Bad Day by Fuel reminds me of, like, it's in the distance. I'm at Lowe's, you know. I'm at Lowe's. I don't know why I'm there. Maybe a garden hose. I gotta get a garden hose. I'm in Lowe's, and I'm trying to find it, and you know, these places are enormous, and I'm trying to find someone in a vest, but I can't find them, or they're walking away from me. And then I always walk into, like, the kitchen areas and the bathroom areas, and I look at them like I'm actually gonna get them, but they always make them look kind of cool, you know. So you're near Lowe's and you go into, like, the bathroom area, you see, like, the cool shower, and I'm just, like, looking at it. I'm like, I'm here for a screwdriver, you know. Like, I can't afford a new bathroom, and I'm not getting a new bathroom. Why am I looking at this? You know, I want one of those, like, fancy restaurant sinks where, like, it opens up. You know what I'm talking about? And the water comes down. It's like, it's got a chute. It's kind of like a chute for the water. It's like it's fancy shit. And I don't know why I want one, you know. Wyatt comes in with a buck. Thanks, Wyatt. Mr. Tabs, 5. Danny California is bad. Mostly because of the chorus. Any love for Superchunk? Yeah. I mean, they weren't my top super band in the 90s. I was a super drag guy. I would rank them in the 90s. I ranked my supers like this. I went super drag, super grass, and super chunk. Are you opening for SOO on 612 in Atlanta? If so, will you sit in on our alt grunge cover band 6 Trees Tilt the night before? If we're in town, Cliff, I will. And I don't know if I'm opening, but I'm also playing in Strand of Oak, so I'm going to be at all the gigs. I'm only opening the first leg of the tour, though. But yeah, if by some chance we're in Atlanta, hit me up. Tommy Metz, the Boise show, go Idaho. I've actually never played Idaho, so I'm looking forward to it. Come to the Record Exchange. Hopefully we have time. Wax Wayne Cabo Wabo, baby. So I was just in Cancun. I'm gonna leave. So we're gonna wrap this up pretty soon. I woke up in Cancun this morning, and let me just tell you something. Save your money. Save your money and get down there. It's unbelievable. I never thought I'd be there. I mean, thanks to rock and roll. Thanks to my morning jacket. You know? I got to hang out by a pool for a couple days. You know? Just someone's coming around. You can lay on there's a fucking bed on the beach. You lay on a bed on the beach, and then someone comes over, brings you a hot dog if you want a hot dog. You don't even have to get up. Unbelievable. Palm trees, iguanas, you know, 85 degrees. Save your money. Be one of those fucking assholes. Go do a Wheel of Fortune vacation, man. It's unbelievable. Thoughts on Blur? That's a loaded question. If I'm doing Blur versus Oasis, give me Blur songs. Give me Oasis personality. Thoughts on Toadies? They got 2 songs as far as I'm concerned. And then the Where's My Mind song. Right? Grassroots Campaign Best Pogue Song. You know what? Don't get mad at me. I know my name's Pat Finnerty. I don't know much of the Pogues. I don't. So you tell me. Tell me what the best Pogue song is. Check out Thunderbusters by Wax Audio on YouTube. Thundershark plus Ghostbusters. I'm in. Zordon's Torso, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thunderbusters. I'll write that down. Yes, I like REM. Cleveland Rocks. What's my favorite Weezer song? Probably across the sea, even though, you know, minus the lyrics. Thoughts on Radiohead? A couple times a year, you know? Quote my Uncle Brian on that. My Uncle Brian says about the Doors once a year, which is really funny. They're like, Uncle Brian, what do you think of the Doors? Once a year. Like, he only listens to them once a year. That's really funny. Thoughts on Radiohead? Twice a year. I'm listening to Radiohead twice a year. Sometimes you just want to go the. Is that it? It sounded more like Law and Order, but that. I want you. I want us beside you. In Rainbows was my last one of theirs that I really liked. Jigsaw, the Jigsaw Puzzle song is my favorite song on In Rainbows. Jellyfish, I tried. I know they're the Beatles of the 90s. The production struggles. I struggle with the production. Do I like Green Day? Yeah, I like Green. I mean, I don't listen to them, but you know, Kurt Plunk, Dookie. Green Day's weird because like went back to when I was teaching guitar. You know, I was maybe it's 2005. I'm teaching kids guitar, and I'm like, oh, you want to learn Green Day? So I was just like, you know, you probably want to learn like, you know. And they're like, no. They only knew American Idiot, so they didn't even know Dookie. And I was like, holy shit, you're in for it. Because you get to like American Idiot, and then, so I was out by American Idiot. Gain Solar coming in with the big cat. Nice job. Now, I do want to let you guys know, everybody, that, thoughts on Material Issue, love from Buffalo. Material Issue. I wish I had something to say that was worth the $4.99, but I don't. But Eddie J, I'll still take that $4.99. Maybe I'll get some batteries. You know, I'll get 1 9-volt battery on you. I appreciate that for the microphone that I use to make the videos. And go Bills. Thoughts on Primus? I don't play bass. What else? Andrew Smith coming in with the Roll Tide. Unbelievable Roll Tide. Television. Marquee Moon. 4 of the best songs ever. And then what happened? I don't know. Pink Floyd, favorite album? Dark Side of the Moon. Second, Metal. Third, Shine On You Crazy Diamond. Or Wish You Were Here. Fourth, Animals. Fifth, Syd Barrett era. Sixth, The Wall. I don't like the production of The Wall. Seventh, Division Bell. Piper being the 6th yet. Let's see. Trying to catch up. Do you love John Prine or are you wrong? I love John Prine. Thoughts on Tool? I respect Tool. I do. Tool fans are a little weird. You know what I'm talking about. Tool fans could be like wrestlers. You know, like, you never know. A Tool diehard. You can't pin down a Tool diehard. I mean, I know I just did a wrestling thing there, but like, you never know who's gonna love Tool. You can't, like, a Nine Inch Nails fan, like, you could tell. You're like, all right, I get it. Like, all right, there's a Nine Inch Nails. I could see a Nine Inch Nails fan coming my way. Tool guys, across the board. You might see this dude is walking up. You might think he wants to put on Walker Hayes. Tool could be his favorite band. And, like, very serious about Tool. Like, drunk, like, play Tool. Like, I've been in cover bands in my life where, like, these people come up and they want Tool. And I'm like, this is a fucking prog band from the 90s, man. We're not just going to pull it out, you know, or it's going to be sober. I want to do one more poll. Let's see. Favorite Green Day song? I mean, there's a lot of good shit. I'm trying to get to these comments. A lot of good shit. Zapper Beefheart. Beefheart. Who wins in a fight to death, Rob Ritchie or Monster Truck? I mean, you gotta think Rob Ritchie's got some goons in the back. You know, Monster Truck thinks that they have him. You know, and by Monster Truck I mean just that guy. Monster Truck thinks that he has him. He's like Rob Ritchie, scrawny rat. I could take him, but can't trust Rob Ritchie. You know, he's a greasy chicken. Can't trust him. He's a scrawny rat. So he's got a goon in the back that just, like, you know, blow darts Monster Truck. Monster Truck doesn't, the whole Monster Truck side of the ring doesn't see him get blow darted because Rob Ritchie's goon is in the back. Blow darts Monster Truck. And Monster Truck's like, and then you hear him, and then he slows down. Rob Ritchie comes in, gives him a couple jabs, Ritchie jabs, puts down Monster Truck. I mean, smart money's on Rob. Just because you can't trust him, he's a scrawny rat. Hoppus or DeLong? For the longest time, it was DeLong. Might be going over to Hoppus. Might have something to do with the cancer, who knows? Favorite Nirvana song? Francis Farmer. Or Variate. Or Oh the Guilt. Chigu. 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 She likes to be, she likes to be, she likes to be, she can't afford to say. Milk It, that's up there too. Milk It rules. Thoughts on the new Chili Pepper single? If you're talking about Poster Child, I'm calling it We Did Start the Fire. Whoever played Baltimore? Yeah, I've played Baltimore many times. What do I think of the scene? I got great buddies from Baltimore. Auto Bar, played there a lot. Baltimore's a little weird, you know it. But I like it. I like it. I mean, I live in Philadelphia. But Baltimore, it's like the two venues, and then there's that other place. I forget. It's like right downtown. It has a big venue and a small venue. How was OBH? It was fucking amazing. It was awesome. I'm very depressed right now. I'm sad. I'm sad. I didn't want to come back. I didn't want to come back to Philadelphia, man. It looks like shit. It was just in paradise. And, got to play a midnight set. And the My Morning Jacket guys came in and played with Strand of Oaks. That was awesome. And My Morning Jacket fucking rocks. They rock. Most underrated guitar player. I don't know, man. There's a lot. Who's good? Thoughts on Iggy and the Stooges? Love it. Down in the street where the river moans. My favorite drum sound of all time is Down in the Street. Come on! Come on! I'm trying to win aware versus poster child. Lee Ronaldo. Yeah, Lee Ronaldo would be an underrated. Fave Zeppelin song? I think if I want to listen to one, always, or play one with a band, that's like the most fun song I think to play in the world. My favorite Page solo is the can't probably play it on the Hey Soul Squire. That. Nope. And then that's my favorite one ever. This guitar is fucking awful. And it's like I play it the most out of all. But Ocean Solo is one of my favorite solos ever. Your dad versus my dad, who's winning? Bare Knuckles. My dad was in the shit. Was yours? Man, my dad was in the nom. I got to go with the Raj, man, on that one. He was in the shit. I didn't go to school for music. Van Halen over Van Hagar, but after I was at Cancun, I'm starting to side with Sammy a little bit. Like, I think he's making the right things, right decisions living down there. I didn't meet Trey. I wasn't at the night. I wasn't there for the night that he came out and played with them. Best hair metal guitar player. Tommy Aldridge? Tommy Aldridge fucking rips. I mean, I don't know that much about him, but like, he ripped. They all rip. Paul Gilbert. Ever enjoy music ironically and then accidentally actually enjoy it? Yes, I do. I mean, I've been doing. I've always listened to more music that I don't like than that I do. This. I just started doing YouTube about a year ago, but it's been like this for a long time. Kind of know your enemy. You're in Cancun right now? God damn it, Adrian. Fuck. I gotta come back, man. Spinal Tap, 100%. Favorite T-Rex song, Ride the White Swan. Temporary Secretary, love it. And also, No, 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 no. No, 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 but dun, 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 but dun, 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 looking at me. Oh, nothing's open my hand, all in one. Got too much time to think about me. So I no, 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 looking at me. And I say you better, oh, but honey, yeah. I got memories, I got shit. Played in Minneapolis, May 11th. I somehow know that. Thoughts on the Strokes? Love the Strokes. Well, the first two albums. But anyway, yeah. Temporary Secretary. I got Ed. My hands are shaking, my hand don't it know. Right? Volpec, yeah, they're really, really fucking good. I don't listen to them. Played a festival with them once. They're really nice guys. They're like ridiculous virtuoso musicians, and a lot of times those people are dicks. But they were really, really nice. Not so much of a classical fan. John Tucker, thanks for the buck. All right, let's wrap it. So, keep wishing me luck with the Chili Peppers video. It's I knew it was going to be hard. I knew the Chili Peppers fans were going to come at me, and they are. But it's still overwhelmingly positive. So, I appreciate it. And if you're new to subscribing, to the channel, good to have you. I'm going to be doing a video that might get me canceled on YouTube, because I think the next thing that I'm going to do is might be talking about PRS a little bit. Might be talking about PRS a little bit in the next video. So I might get actually shut down. YouTube might shut me down. That's it. Favorite Dead song. I got to end it on favorite Dead song. I'll say, oh no, Thomas Williams. Come on, man. I was having a nice time. And you got to tell me there's music is win level comments in here now? Fuck. His name's Tyler, right? God damn it. Thomas Williams. I was having such a nice time. That's it. This was fun, though. Now Thomas Williams got me in a bad mood. I'm just waiting around because this compressor is gonna actually hit the phone right now. You ready? Here it comes. Yeah, awesome. All right, thanks everybody.